Hello everyone, we'll be looking at a GitHub action to update the work item state to its next available state when there are any PR merges. So at Canvas, we offer GitHub and Microsoft consulting services, and we are a Microsoft certified partner, and we are a GitHub verified partner as well. To see exactly what this action is, when a pull request is merged to the target branch, the action will trigger a workflow to update the linked work items state to its next available state. For example, if the work item state is in to do, the work item state will be changed to do. And this action will support both your default and custom process templates as well. So why we thought we need this action? In some of our client interactions, we found or we encountered a scenario where usually sometimes some end users would prefer that your linked work item is not closed when a pull request is merged. So to keep that in play, this action would come into such situation so that your work item will be moved to its next stage, but it will not be closed. And let's say if your work item is already closed, then the work item state will not be updated. It's just that your pull request merge will be complete. Now let's see a demo of the tool. So, so how to get this action and how to get more details on this action, how to search for it in the marketplace. So go to your GitHub Marketplace, go just select actions from types and just type update work item state, search for it. And the action from our organization, which is the updated work item state, is the action. So you can just open this and coming to this page, you'll be able to see a sample workflow which you can use it inside your action and you can trigger the workflow. So before we start the tool, let's go through a few prerequisites as well. So to be able to perform this action as per the requirements, so this action would require your Azure DevOps part to be generated and your GitHub part to be generated, and your Azure boards must be installed from a GitHub marketplace or it has to be added as a GitHub connection on your Azure DevOps project. So basically, mean is that the integration must be present between your GitHub repository and your Azure Boards project. So the prerequisites mentioned here should be added as your GitHub secrets. So what should be present as secrets? Your both of your PAT tokens from Azure DevOps and GitHub, and your Azure DevOps organization and your Azure DevOps project. And once the secrets are added, let's see what are the inputs which are required for this action to perform. So this is a sample workflow file, and here we can see that the required inputs for this would be your secrets for your ADO project organization and ADO and GitHub tokens, and you would need an input for flow states and the repository owner for where you want to perform the action and the repository name as well. So why we need these three inputs? So we added an input for close state because we wanted a check to be included so that this input will be verified against the current work item state, and if your work item state matches the close state which you have given in the input, the work item state will not be updated, it will be kept as it is. In such case, why we need repo owner and the repository name? So we need these two inputs to get the pull request details so that we pull the work item from the pull request body. So once you have added all the required inputs and you have added all your GitHub secrets, let's just go to our repository. So this is the repository which we will be using to add our action workflow, and this is the project on our Azure DevOps side where we'll be creating the work item. So I have a work item created already, which is just a sample task, and right now the state is in to do. So once your work item is created and your integration is present, the next step would be to add your workflow. So if I go to workflow and open my workflow which I have added, so I can say this is the exact workflow which we added from a sample workflow, and I've added my repository name, my repository owner, and I'm asking the action to check so that if my work item state is already in done state, then the work item state should not be updated. So once you have added the action, let's go back to your repository. Now what I'm going to do is just create a new branch and add just a sample change, and I'm going to merge this branch into master and trigger the action. So I'm just going to add a change to a sample file. So I made the change. Now I'm going to create the pull request. So I'm going to come back, create a pull request, and here I'm going to link my work item. So I'm just going to add some description. Content is added, and I'm going to link my work item. So your Azure boards supports a following syntax on how to link your work items. So that would be your AB hashtag and your work item ID. So my work item ID which I've created in my Azure DevOps project is 10. So I'm going to add AB hashtag 10. And I'm going to create the pull request. So now you can automatically see here that the integration between GitHub and Azure DevOps has already created a hyperlink for the work item, which has been linked here. So now we will be merging this pull request and confirm merge. Now let's go to our action, which should have been triggered. So let's see what's happening in this action. See the workflow. Now I should run the action and update that work item state to its next available state. So we can see here that the work item 10 state is updated to doing state. And we can check it in our Azure boards as well. And just refresh the page. And we can see that the work item which we created, the state is updated to do. And let's see if we see inside the task as well. It's added an additional description as well, saying that the linked pull request merge is successful. So this would be a workflow process of the tool process, and we are constantly trying to add more and more, more and more features as well. And if you have any queries or if you would like to suggest some changes, just go to our action in the marketplace, and you can go to our repository and just create an issue here from the issue page. So thank you everyone.